right at 9 o'clock, and yes, I am still in my hammock. I'm in no rush today. Plus, everything's still wet. So I'm gonna try to let some things dry out a little bit. I've still got about, 23 miles to go, probably. I'm not gonna try to do that all in one day today. Yesterday was rough enough. So, anyhow, I'm hungry. Let's make some breakfast. We are back underway on the mighty Choctawhatchee. I don't know if I'm looking up at the sky, if you're looking at me. See, like, there we go. That's probably a little better. Last night was pretty rough. Last night was real rough. Up until, until I got the camp set up properly. I mean, it was pretty rough. But even after that, I was so wore out and beat. I didn't really feel like doing much, like I said, I ate an MRE cold. I didn't even feel like heating it up. Anything. I woke up this morning, probably about 7, and decided to plot the rest of my course out, mileage-wise, and realized that even if I had left right then when I woke up at 7 o'clock, I was still looking at, coming in after dark, and I just didn't really want to do that. So I am going to split this up. So I'm going to have one more night, and I don't know if you can see around me. I'm sure you can see the sky. I mean, we got blue skies, white fluffy clouds, some stratus clouds. It's cool, but it's not cold. It's just going to be a much more enjoyable day today. Today is going to be great. Tonight's going to be a little cooler than last night, but I've got a 0-degree underquilt and a 20-degree sleeping bag, fleece pants, a fleece hoodie, and socks. So I think I'm going to be all right with that. I'm not too concerned. Felt good this morning to have a hot meal. I did make myself some breakfast this morning, and it felt really nice to have a hot meal. First hot meal that I'd had since I left yesterday. So we're back underway. We're about to be to the mouth of the Choctawhatchee River, where it empties into the aptly named Choctawhatchee Bay. And yeah, let's get going. Here we come. That's the Choctawhatchee Bay straight ahead. This is where the Choctawhatchee River ends its run and mingles with the salty waters of the Gulf of Mexico via Choctawhatchee Bay. Okay, so if you go straight through there, under that bridge, and then hang a left, you'll go out into the Gulf of Mexico. Anyway, I gotta get across this bay. Alright, so made it across the Choctawhatchee Bay. I came from well out past that kind of brown point. I was around that point on the other side. I think you can see that. Hopefully I'm pointing to it. And decided to stop here. The mouth of the intercoastal is right there, that green marker. I'm just gonna eventually get out around all this and then I'll be heading right into the intercoastal there. Choctawhatchee Bay. It is December 30th. So if all goes well, I'll be back and able to spend New Year's Eve, you know, back in town. The Chinook, she's been holding up well. I'll tell you what, for a boat that was built in the late, mid-90s, this kayak was made in, the last production Aquaterra Chinook was made in 95. I have no idea what year this one is. I know it's the second generation, just for the simple fact that the original Chinook had a very small hole or port right there, and it had less capacity. So they made the Chinook Northwest, which that's what this one is, and they gave it a much larger hatch opening in the front. It has much more capacity than this thing, even by today's standards. This sucker's a freighter, because I mean, I've still got room in the holds, and I've got 3 days worth of gear packed. You know, I mean, the majority of I say 3 days worth of gears. I got 3 days worth of food, but you know, I'm a solo person as well. But I've still got tons of space left in this hatch. I'm really excited to be on the intercoastal now, for a number of different reasons. Big one, I've never been here before. Hold on a second. Beep, beep. I'm really excited to be on the intercoastal waterway. Main reason is I've never been on it before. So that's always exciting, to go onto a body of water that you've never been. Second is I'm on the home stretch. It's basically just you know, a straight shot from here on out. There's no way to make wrong turns. Just stay on the intercoastal, and I'll be arriving at West Bay Bridge hopefully by a reasonable time tomorrow, because it's I think it's about 14 miles this stretch is. So, and it's you know, it's a little after 1:30 now, and like I said this morning, I'm not really trying to push myself today. Yesterday I pushed and pushed and pushed, and I had bad weather, and you know, I made a wrong turn on East River. Luckily was able to correct that fairly quickly, but I had to portage quite a bit. So today I'm taking it kind of easy. I'm going to go ahead and split the intercoastal into 2 days. The third reason, though, why I'm excited to be on the intercoastal has to do with the fact that since I put in, okay, from Pine Log Road Landing, I think it was, since I put in there has been no bank on either side. You know, there's trees and forest on either side, but both of those rivers had overrun their shores. So there was really no place for me to stop. You know, if I wanted to stop and take a break and get into a hatch to get something to drink or something to munch on, I couldn't. There was no place to stop and do that. The intercoastal, I mean, there's there's shore on either side of me right now, and a lot of it is sandy. You know, it's a sandy bottom area. So there'd be a lot of sandy beaches for me to stop, and I'm excited about that. You know, I always keep some food behind my seat and a drink or so behind my seat, but I went through those yesterday, and all I wanted to do about 3/4 of the way before I had to stop was just get into my front hatch and get a drink out of it. And I can't reach it from the seated position, so I couldn't, but now I'll be able to. And so yeah, we're on the intercoastal now, and there actually is a current. Believe it or not, there is a current. I must happen to have come across it during an influx tide of the Choctawhatchee Bay on this portion, because it's pushing me along. And I've got the wind to my back. It's not really much wind right now, but there was. I almost sailed. I was using my paddle blades to catch the wind. But no, I'm happy to be here. Really happy to be on the intercoastal now. Here comes a good breeze. So I've got the tide and a tailwind moving me along. It's calm, it's peaceful back here too. It's protected water. And yeah, I'm just moving along. We'll see how far I get today. There's gonna be a lot of industry along this route. The intercoastal is used for shipping. And so there's there's a lot of industrial areas along it, so the barges can pick things up, drop things off, and continue about their way. So who knows, I might come across a barge. There might be a barge coming through at some point. I see a big derrick up ahead, so that tells me that there's I think one of the first places I'm going to come across is like a cement a cement distribution center. That's exciting, right? Everybody loves cement. But I'm going to get moving again here. Get myself going along. I do want to make some good time today so I don't get in too late tomorrow. I want to get maybe 3/4 of the way along here. That would mean that it's 1:30, so 13, so we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 miles. So I got about 5 hours. So if I can find a good spot to camp around 6 o'clock, I think I'll be doing good. Let's see what happens. See if I can keep that pace up. stopped here to take a break. This looked kind of cool when I was coming by it. Water runs down. It's really kind of reminds me of the front range of Colorado a little bit. I mean, there'd be much bigger mountains right behind all this, but a lot of this runoff like that is really good. Just a dramatic landscape you don't see too much in the state of Florida, at least around where I live anyhow. But still out here on the intercoastal, I'm making pretty good time. I think I'm about a third of the way to Highway 79 and the West Bay Bridge. Figured I'd just come here for a second. I mean, look at this. This is wild. Just walking up this drainage path here. Oh, look at that driftwood. Okay, so between Holly and I, we have 2 iguanas. And I'd love to have some driftwood in the male's cage. Or enclosure, whatever you want to call it. I don't like to call it a cage. But let's face it, it's a cage. But there's some really cool driftwood here. It's giant though, like that. I couldn't grab that. That's not going anywhere. But some of this I might be able to grab. Yeah, the weather has worn this. I mean, this is hard. It's still sand. I mean, that's hard. That's compact. It's pretty cool. You can climb this. I kind of do want to climb it. I'll be hopefully camping in something similar to this. I hope anyway. That's the plan. Like, I saw this when I came pulling through and I was like, man, I'd love to camp here. It's too early to camp though. It's about 20 to 3. I've still got some I'd like to make a couple more miles today. This is really cool. I had to stop. Maybe I'll find some driftwood for my buddy. That would be kind of cool. Probably quite a bit of. Just need just a good, maybe 3-4 inch diameter piece. I mean, I did bring my hatchet, and I did bring my machete. I didn't bring the saw. Should have brought the saw for something like that, but I'm sure I'll be able to find something. I mean, there's wood everywhere along these shores. But so far, I'm definitely digging the intercoastal. There is a current. Let's see. Hold on. I'll come right here. Now, granted, there is a wind blowing, but watch this. Got some folks fishing down there. Try not to disturb them when I go by. But I'm gonna grab a drink and a quick snack. I'm gonna have my smoked tuna. The jalapeno tuna was really good. I like to get these things. Hold on. That's the empty one. Here we go. Star-Kissed Tuna Creations, right? I like to get these. 110 calories, 18 grams of protein. Lightly seasoned premium tuna in hickory smoked flavors. So, I don't think it's actually smoked tuna, but it tastes like smoked tuna. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick snack. Drink me a Gatorade. We'll get moving again. Keeping on. Florida Rapids. I have no idea what that is or where it's coming from. it's coming out of there good. We're about to honk up in it for a second. That is some wild stuff, man. I heard that from probably a mile away. I'm sitting there, I'm hearing it, I'm like, I hope that's not wind. I hope that's not rain. Is neither. And I thought I was like, is that a boat coming? It took me a while to figure it out. Look at that. That's flying out of there. Look at all this foam. Them big old bubbles, man. I wonder what this is that I'm sitting along floating in right now. I wonder if I should be scared. Look at those bubbles. Look at that big one over there. Alright, I'm on the hunt for a place to sleep tonight. And the banks of this place are steep. So I gotta get paddling, try to make it around this next bend, see if I can find something there. There's another one. Woo, that one's coming out a little stronger. That is crazy. Never seen such a thing. Look at the bubbles, look at the foam. Look out there. I don't know what that is. I'm in it. Doesn't smell bad. Doesn't smell like anything. It just smells, I don't know, that's wild. I've never seen anything like that. It makes me wonder what's up over that hill. It makes me wonder what's up there. But I'm not messing around with those rocks or those dead vines right there. Who knows what's going on up there. Still searching for a place to sleep. I'm gonna keep going.